Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this super easy wreath bow using scraps of ribbon that you have. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is take my Bodabra bow wire and I'm going to cut a piece so it's long enough to double and put into my Bodabra. And I also want it a little bit longer so I can tie it onto a wreath. I'm just going to tuck the ends underneath just to keep them out of the way. Then what I'm going to do is grab my first ribbon and I'm just going to, let's dovetail the ends. So we're just going to fold this in half. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sandy Sandler and I'm the creator of the Bodabra Bowmaker. So we're just going to fold that in half and cut towards the fold. And we're going to take this and we're just going to scrunch this down into our Bodabra. And we're going to take our next piece of ribbon and we're going to fold it in half. Let me make sure I have the right side. I think this is the right side of the ribbon. Fold it in half, and again, I'm going to just dovetail the ends, and we'll put this in going in the opposite direction. And so this is the simplest bow to make because all you're doing is folding your ribbon in half and dovetailing the ends, and then you're just going to scrunch it in here. Now I'm going to add my burlap wired ribbon, and I like the burlap because it adds a little bit of depth to your bow. I'm just going to fold that back in here, lay this down, and take my next one, and what I'll do is dovetail these when I'm finished. Lay that in here, bring my green posies back over here, scrunch that in. So you can see this is going to be a very colorful, fun bow. So I'm just going to fold this in half, and I'll put this one going this direction. Bring back another piece of burlap. Have my burlap going in this direction. And for those of you who are new to Bodabra, you can purchase it at Hobby Lobby or Amazon or Bodabra.com. We have lots of places you can purchase the Bodabras at. And now I'm just going to lay this down in here and give it a little bit longer of a tail. Take this other piece, lay this down, and you can see the bow forming as I'm making it. And then I'm just going to, in the center, I'm going to take this little piece of my Amelia ribbon. So this is a great way to use up your ribbon scraps. So technically you've got a sustainable wreath bow. How cool is that? So we're going to scrunch this down. And I know we all have tons of scraps of ribbon that we have hanging around and we never know what to do with that. Well, this is what you can do with it. So now I'm going to just pull this up, separate my ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm just going to tie this off, tie another knot, and now we're just going to shape it. So we'll bring our tails down and bring all of our loops in different directions to shape it out. We have our white, and all the ribbons that I've used here are wired. You don't have to use wired ribbon. I like to use wired ribbon because it tends to be a little easier to get it to shape the way that I want it. Bring this out here and finish shaping it there. And then now I'm just going to go and dovetail the ends of my ribbon. And I want to thank you all for watching me. We have videos every week. We have tons of instructions at bodabra.com/blog. So I hope that you'll join us there and join me on Mondays for our lives at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, and 7 Eastern. So I'll just finish cutting these dovetails here. And we'll shape it off and you have this absolutely beautiful bow.